Hello lovely shoebox packers. I'm back again with another video and I'm doing another girl 10 to 14. This was inspired by Kelly's Kids, and I think it's Pam's Packing OCC shoeboxes. Hopefully I got her channel name right. They both recently did boxes with dolls, and they both use the Decora Girlz, I think is their name, that they had found on Amazon for a good price. Now I'm in Canada. I did not find them for as good as a price as they did, but I did have them in my stash. I found them recently at clearance at Giant Tiger. I think I paid $6 for a small one, which I know is a far cry from the deals they got, but I still thought the $6 was good for a cute little quality doll that came with accessories. So anyways, long story short, after I seen their videos, they inspired me to use mine and pack a box, but I was struggling, and I don't know why. The box just wasn't coming together, or I wasn't finding the right items. I pulled some stuff out, but it just didn't feel right. But anyways, God provides, and I was out shopping with my husband and found the last perfect item that I wanted to add to this box. So it is now complete. It doesn't really have a theme, but I'm going to call it Decorated, because it's all about things that you can decorate. And of course the Decora Girlz, I think that's where they get their name, because they come with stickers and things that you can decorate the doll and their hair. So yeah, without further ado, I'll show you what the box looks like when she opens it. And let me take the books out of the way. And there it is. There's her box when she opens it. And like I said, this is for a girl 10 to 14. So yeah, let's get into it. So these are the exercise books that I put in all my shoe boxes. These are the Canadian exercise books, 32 pages, and I just put 2 on top for her. And then right on top, I wanted to give her some nice accessories. Like I said, this was all about decorating and jazzing things up. So I wanted to give her a pretty little set for her hair. So this is a headband, and it's matching bows. So the bows were actually sold separately, but they're the exact same material, pattern, and color. So I took them off and just pinned them on right there, so she would know that it matches and it's a set. And I left it on the card because I just like the presentation with the bows. I like to get rid of as much, you know, packaging and stuff where I can, but sometimes the presentation, you got to keep it. So there's our little hair accessories. And I'll take this out. So I have another purse in this one. I've been really lucky with finding little bags and things lately. This is also from Giant Tiger. And I think this was around $15 regular price. I got it for $1.50. I couldn't believe it. So I don't know if you can see in the photo, but it's like this woven like paper. And I've seen this on a few bags. I don't know if that was kind of trend this year. Was this kind of like woven paper look? But anyways, it's just a small little purse. And to jazz it up, I added a cute little bag tag, little key ring to it. And it's got like little beads, balls that move around inside. And so it's just a little shoulder purse, and it just has a little small strap. And I'll show you what I've tucked inside. Of course, I've filled up the purse to make use of all the available space. So here's some more hair accessories for her. And I don't know if you'll notice, but I've tried to go with like greens, blues, pinks. That's kind of the colors that are going. So she just has a different selection of hair ties, one of the little small scrunchies, and a couple little hair clips. As well, there's another hair scrunchie in here in green. And her prayer card is tucked in here. I will not worry about anything. Instead, I will pray about everything. I will tell God my needs. Love that one, and I just love the little image that was on this one for a girl. And her little boo-boo kit is in here. I just put some Q-tips and some Band-Aids in a little bag. I put those in all my boxes. And this item, oh, hang on, something else. Here's a few of her little stickers, the smaller ones, like the skateboard vinyl stickers. There's just a little sheet of stickers. some of her little vinyl water bottle stickers, whatever you want to call them. Just some cute little animal characters for her. And these Hello Kitty motion picture ones. I've put those in other boxes as well. So I really like those. I'm starting to run out of these. So these will be my last few that probably show up. And this item, I'm going to put it to the side and show you later, and you'll know why, I'll explain later, but it is a bead kit. It's a bracelet making kit, but I will show you that later because there's another item that goes with this and I'll explain it. So yeah, there's her little purse. So hopefully she enjoys that and she can put whatever trinkets and treasures, whatever she wants to carry around. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit a big plush in this box just because of the other items that I had in here, but I wanted to include something soft for her. And I found these little turtles at our Dollarama, and they're like collectible, and they all have different images on them. And this one had koi fish. I thought it was so pretty. It's actually a very soft little plush. So just a cute little turtle for her. And I do have some kind of like ocean themed items in this. If there is, what is it Sarah says? What is it? A theme of themes? A theme, lots of mini themes. So there's the fish there, and of course the little shell on her purse. And as well, I have the little ocean Lily's Pet Shop figurines. And I got these on clearance at Walmart. And it comes with 2 little characters and a couple little accessories. And there's also a little collectible card. So I just tucked that in for her because girls love little figurines and collectibles. And got our little fidget spinner. I put these in most of my boxes. Really like these. It's a pretty green color for her. As well, I gave her a little Hello Kitty figurine. I've been finding these at Dollarama as well. They come in a 2-pack. And these little accessories can come off. They hold little food type items. Looks like she has like a candy apple. So there's a little Hello Kitty figurine. I'm just going to pull this a little bit closer. She has a pretty green flashlight. There is batteries. They're a bit further down in the box. I also put in a couple Hatchimal figurines. Again, just a couple little figurines, little characters for her to display or play with. And we got a couple little balls. I found these on clearance, I think, at my grocery store, and they do bounce really nice. So I gave her 2. And here is her Decora Girl. So she is in a Ziploc bag. So I took her out of the packaging and I dressed her, which for any of you who have bought these dolls, you know exactly what I'm talking about when you say you have to fight with the dresses and the clothing to get them on these girls. So I dressed her, I put her boots on. She's got, I believe, her accessory, it's all tangled in her hair. I believe she has a little cell phone. And then they come with these cute little stickers. It's almost like little tattoos and band-aids and things, and you can decorate the girl or even put them in her hair. And she does come with a little comb as well. So I really liked her with all the blue-green hair. I thought she was so pretty. So she can play with her, even if she just wants to set her up and display her. So I wanted to get something else to go with this to kind of extend, you know, the play and the fun. And I found this at Walmart. Now, you're going to be like, what in the world is this? So I'll show you the packaging. I have another one here. So it's a sequin applicator for doll's hair. You can actually put it in your hair as well. And I got these for $2, which was a steal. So I do have this picture saved. I got this image saved in my phone. So I am going to print off this image so the girl has kind of a picture, you know, a reference for what this item is. So yeah, here it is. It's a really cute little applicator. You just open it up, put in one of the sequins in there, put the hair in, press the button, and voila. And here is the sequins that it comes with. So it comes with 2 colors, and they're different shapes like hearts and flowers. And the instructions are there, and the instructions are pretty good. I had a look through the instructions, and they use pictures. So I think even if she doesn't read English or doesn't have somebody to translate, I think the pictures are pretty self-explanatory as to what, you know, you do with this item and how you use it. So hopefully she can figure it out. And like I said, I do have this image saved. So I'm going to print that off and include it in the box as well, so she kind of has a visual. So yeah, so she can take this and use her Decora doll and maybe add some sequins to her lovely head of hair. So I thought that'll be so fun. And like I said, she can even put these in her own hair. They just kind of hook in. They just kind of like have a little zigzag and they just kind of clip around the hair. So, I mean, she can put them in her own hair and pull them out, whatever she wants to do. So yeah, I thought that was so fun to go with the Decora Girl. And I did buy more of these. I got a couple more of these after. Once they scanned for $2, I went back and got a couple more. Couldn't leave those in the store. So I'll show you some of her school supplies, art supplies. She's got a selection of colored pencils, and I do have a little bag, rubber band around the top just to keep them from marking other things in the box. As well, I gave her some markers, selection of markers. And oh, there's the batteries, and these are wrapped and sealed, so they're safe for her flashlight. And here is her sharpener, and you've seen these before. I've put these in my boxes. They are the double sharpener, and they're a nice little soft plastic rubber casing around it. And I'll show you her pencil case. I found this fun strawberry pencil case, and I've had this one for a little while in my stash, and I don't know, I felt like this was the girl that gets it because again, it was so decorative. And it's got these little, might be hard to see, but like the little beads and confetti move around inside the pencil case. I thought that was kind of cute and kind of went with the Decora Girl and the sequins and everything that's in this box. So I'll show you what's in the pencil case. It's kind of my usual. I have her pretty mint green highlighter and her green scissors. And of course her white eraser. I put in all my boxes. And then I'll show you what she has in terms of pencils. Let's see, we've got our 2 fun gel pens. I gave her a red and an orange. I did give her a fine point Sharpie. I like giving these to the older girls. I feel like my daughters always loved the black fine point markers for like outlining their artwork and things like that. So I try to include those where I can. She's got a couple fun pencils. She's got 2 blue pens. And she's got a selection of pre-sharpened, I can't speak English today. She's got her pre-sharpened pencils, and she's got her couple mechanical pencils. As well, I've got an extra little paintbrush, and you'll see why in a minute. This is like a little fine point one. You'll see why in a minute. I have an item that needs a paintbrush. So I found this on clearance at Michael's, and that's thanks to Denise D. Rogers. She had just shared some summer clearance, I think, at her Michael's. So I went to mine. Again, not as good of deals as you guys have down in the US, but we did have some stuff on sale. And I just found this one random pack marked down, and it's called a style book. And inside, she has face gem stickers. She can decorate her face, decorate her friend's face. She can use these on her doll, whatever she wants to do. Comes with a fun page of tattoos. And I am going to print out instructions from one of the Facebook pages to include with this on how to use tattoos. And it comes with a page of stickers, just regular stickers for paper. And it comes with nail stickers. Like, how fun is that? So she can decorate all the things herself, her doll, her friends, whatever she wants to do. So this was just perfect. This item was waiting for this box. So it's a brand called True to You, but it's by this brand here, STMT. And I've seen this before at Walmart and places like that. So yeah, if you have a Michael's, maybe keep an eye out for something like this. It's called Ultimate Style Book. I thought it was great. And here's a couple of her little bookmarks. You've seen these before. I've put these in most of my shoe boxes. They're just a little cardboard bookmark, and they do have the little centimeter markings as well. So I don't have a ruler for this box. I am going to try and buy a ruler now with the back to school sales to include in this one. But for right now, she has these two. And here's her pink toothbrush with the cap. Excuse me. And a purple comb. And here is the item that needs the extra paintbrush. So this is a little watercolor painting kit that I found at our Dollarama. And I thought it was so nice for older girls because look how detailed the pictures are. So, I mean, she can use the paint or she can use the markers or colored pencils, whatever. And it is obviously the hard watercolor paints. There's no liquid paint in here. So I wanted to give her another little like fine paintbrush because it's so detailed. She's going to need a small paintbrush if she wants to get in and do all the little detailed work on these pictures. So it looks like there's 4 included in this pack. And these are, do I have a price? Oh, I took the tag off. I don't remember what these were, but they weren't expensive. I want to say it was only like $1.25, maybe, for this. If I find them again, I'll let you know in a future video what these cost and to keep an eye out for them in Dollarama. So yeah, like I said, I always like to include like a little activity, some sort of craft or, you know, art project for my kiddos. So I think this is perfect for a 10 to 14 girl. And then I'll take out the item that completed this box. And like I said, I had pulled out items. I don't know, I was struggling to put the box together and finish it. I didn't feel like it was coming together correctly. And my husband needed a water bottle. His water bottle broke that he usually brings to the gym. And so we popped into Walmart. And of course, while he's perusing the sports aisle or the water bottle aisle, of course, I've got to go look at the clearance. Can't go through Walmart without checking the clearance, right? And I found this item and it was $5 and I couldn't believe it. So it was regular $20. I looked it up online after and it's like one of their like craft kind of kits, like in the kind of girly craft section. And it was this water bottle and it came with this bracelet making kit. So I'll show you what's in here so you can understand what's going on. So I'll just stand the bottle back up right there. Oh, and there's the straw for the, and it's almost like a Stanley, you know, a Stanley cup knockoff. I thought it was so cute. And I'm also going to look for a straw cleaner for this box as well. So she has a way to clean her straw. But if for some reason the straw gets nasty or she has to chuck it or whatever, I'll show you when I show you the cup. But the cup is still usable without the straw. So the straw is not essential to the use of the cup if she has to get rid of it. So I'll show you what's in here and what came with the, so there's a ton of beads in here. It says in the instructions that it's enough to make 6 bracelets. So there's the letter beads. And I put this in a separate bag. I don't like having a ton of packaging or garbage, but I also felt like she could use a couple little extra Ziploc bags when she starts, you know, opening up her beads and stuff. She'll have somewhere to store them. So here's the rest of the beads, and it comes with, you know, her cording, and it comes with, I don't even know if you can see that, it's so small, but it's like the little tool that helps you thread those little small beads on. I forget what they're called, those little small flat ones. So it comes with the little tool to help thread those on. So that's the bracelet making kit that it came with. And here's the instructions so you can see what this kit was all about. So this, again, this comes with a good set of instructions, lots of color, hopefully even if she can't read English, you know, she can figure out what's going on. So of course it tells her about the bracelets that she can make, but the water bottle can be decorated as well in a like friendship bracelet style. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, how perfect is that for this box? So, and there's the instructions for making the bracelet. Oh, and I am going to include some tape for her. I don't know if I'm going to find a little washi tape or if I'll just put some like regular like Scotch tape, gift wrap tape in this box. But I will include a little bit of tape to help her make her bracelet. So it does give good visual colored instructions. And then I'll show you the stickers for the water bottle. So it's right on the bottom here. I'll pull this out. So this is one big sticker that can go wrapped right around her bottle. if she wants to. And then, as you can see, some of the bracelet spaces are blank, and she can actually make her own little sticker bracelets. Isn't it the cutest thing? And there's quite a lot. Like, look, all the letters, and ones with words and symbols, and then, so I thought that was so sweet. And if she doesn't want to put this on her water bottle, she can obviously stick this in her notebook or her sketchbook, whatever she wants to do with it. So lots of decorating fun. And this wraps, let me see if I can show you. This does fit right around the bottle. And it sits like that. So she can stick that on and decorate it to her heart's content. So I thought that was so fun. So that was the item that randomly popped up in my Walmart. That was just the perfect fit, the perfect piece that this box needed. So of course I've got this bad boy stuffed to make up all available space, and I've got all the clothes and soft things in here. So I'll pull this all out. I made this into a roll that fit the bottle exactly. And there's the cup inside. So yeah, so I'll show you what we got here. Of course, we got her little face cloth in green. And I got her those little pink socks. You've seen these before. These are the Hanes ones that I've found at Dollarama, and they're really soft, really nice. So she's got a nice pair of pink socks. And here is her t-shirt. It's just a plain, it's kind of a pinky purple color. And it's got a sweet little pocket with some flower detailing on it. And yeah, and of course it is a 1214. And that is from our giant tiger, I believe. Really nice. And it's got a cute little cap sleeve too. So I thought that was pretty and kind of went with the colors and things that are in her box. And now for the last few things that are at the bottom. I have a little squishy in strawberry to match her pencil case. I got a little tiny pack of tissues. I have her a whistle in green. And you've seen these before. These are the blank notebooks, sketchbooks from Dollarama. And I always love including some blank paper for all their doodling and drawing. And she can use some of her stickers or whatever in this book as well. And this was another item that I kind of found last minute at Michael's as well. And so, again, thanks to Denise for showing the sales at Michael's. So this is really cute. So it comes with like a little ruler and stencil, and this comes out easy. She can just pull this right out of the rings. And it even has a little magnetic bookmark tucked down there as well. So nice. And it says stay wild, really pretty colors, and it's just like a composition notebook, a line notebook, but it has all these tabbed areas. So she's got like 4 or 5 sections, and all the tabs have really pretty designs. It's a bit of a 70s vibe going here with the piece and the mushrooms. So really like that for a girl, and it's nice and thick. See, so she's got lots of notebook paper to use. That's from Michael's. And right at the bottom, I've included a few more stickers for her, of course. So she has some stuff to use in her notebooks, some Tsum Tsums, some cute ones. This was some Valentine's Day clearance ones, and these really sweet kitties, and they're almost like they're flocked. They almost have like a little bit of a felt feel to them. So yeah, love these. So yeah, that's my girl, kind of no theme, but I made up a theme. 10 to 14 box. It's a decorated theme. And yeah, I was just so pleased that I was able to find exactly the item that I wanted to go in here to kind of finish it and tie it all together. Like I said, I do have to add, well, our letter and picture is not in this box. And I am going to look for a straw cleaner for her as well. And I'm probably going to try and find a ruler maybe. Although she's doing pretty good. She's got these 2 little ones on the bookmarks. Plus she has the little small ruler on her notebook. That's a ruler as well. That's in inches. So she does have inches and centimeters. So yeah, that's my 10 to 14. Anyways, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I'd love to hear what items you thought were good for this age. As well, if you've found any of these dolls or scored them on Amazon or found them for a good price, I'd love to see how you're packing them and what you're including and what age group they're going to. I do have one more of these that I managed to find at my Giant Tiger, so I am going to pack another box with one of these girls. And like I said, I did find more of these, so I'm going to put that with the other Decora doll as well, so that Decora doll can have her hair all sequined up. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name is Sarah, and I really appreciate you being here and your comments and the encouragement. Yeah, I'm just loving it, and I love to hear your ideas. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.